Good evening. I wanted to give you an update on the markets, and I wanted to show you my recent trades, and I hope you find some educational benefit to this short video. Um, as I mentioned in the previous videos, the dollar index was hovering around 92.52, which was support, and I said that if we broke support at 91.85, which was the previous low, that at that point the break in this triangle would suggest a measured move downward. We've broke that triangle and we are now moving downward towards target somewhere around 88.90. As a consequence, the precious metals are starting to perform. This is a graph of the price action of silver futures. As you remember, we entered silver's futures on the breakout, and subsequently we got stopped out for a loss, a 2% loss. Silver continued to move sideways and down until most recently when again we broke out of this descending trend line. We're also above the cloud and above the Ichimoku, and the way of the turtle indicator showed to go long, and so we went long at $25. This is gold futures. Again, we have this descending trend line. Gold broke out, we went long gold, and subsequently got stopped out for a 2% loss. Gold continued to meander downward until most recently it has now come up to the trend line. In fact, it's probably broken the trend line. It's above the cloud and above the Ichimoku, and what we need to get a buy signal is a break of this recent high at 1880. So this trade is pending. I also wanted to show you some trades I took with a similar technique. I wanted to show you another chart. This is a chart of lithium. Lithium is a mutual fund that invests in lithium producers. It has a small dividend, and again lithium came up and broke out of came above the Ichimoku count, came above the baseline, and we entered on a new high at 35.43. Presently we're up about 44% in this trade. This is another play on commodities. This is REMX, which is a rare earth strategic metals fund. It invests in companies that produce rare earths. Most of them are Chinese. Again, similar technique. We have a descending triangle. We break the trend line. We are above the cloud. We are above the Ichimoku baseline, and we broke to a new high, and so we entered this trade at 44.84. Presently we're up 29% in this trade. I hope this technique is helpful for traders. As you can see, sometimes you have to wait for weeks or even months to get a trigger, but because it's a fairly slow technique, it also carries a little less risk than people who are trying to trade on a daily or even a weekly basis. I hope this is helpful to you. You may wish to review my other videos is to explain the technique of the entry and the exits. Thank you.